In the quiet town of Auxerre, a pale boy sat in the shadows of a cold, dim classroom. His name was Marcel Petiot. At just 11 years old, he already carried the look of someone who had seen and done terrible things. One afternoon, without warning, he pulled a small pistol from his pocket. The shot echoed through the school hallways. Not a scream, not a laugh, just silence. Later, the same boy was found lurking behind a desk, whispering something vile to a frightened classmate. The seeds of something monstrous had been planted.
Years passed, but the darkness inside Marcel grew. He was caught stealing letters from a public postbox, his thin hands trembling, not from fear, but from excitement. The gendarmes led him away, yet his eyes stayed cold. Every petty crime was a rehearsal for something far worse. When the Great War came, Marcel saw opportunity. Drafted into the army, he served not with honor, but with greed. In military hospitals, while men screamed in pain, Marcel quietly pocketed morphine vials, trading relief for profit. The war made him a doctor. It also made him a creditor.
By 1921, Marcel Petiot had a medical degree and a respectable title. But respect was only a disguise. Behind closed doors, he gave unnecessary drugs to patients, knowing addiction would bring them back again and again. He smiled as they paid. Louise Delavaux thought she was visiting a friend. She never returned. Some said Marcel was last seen loading a heavy trunk into his car. The trunk was never opened, at least not by the living.
Somehow, the people of Villeneuve-sur-Yonne elected Petiot as their mayor. Smiles, handshakes, and speeches filled the days. But at night, he was caught stealing electricity from the town hall. Respectability was nothing but a mask, and it was slipping.
Paris welcomed him in 1933. In the city's shadows, Petiot opened a clinic, charming the wealthy with promises of health, while quietly dealing in addictive drugs. His hands healed and poisoned.
During the Nazi occupation, Petiot claimed to be part of the French resistance. He told desperate Jews and refugees he could smuggle them to safety for a price. They never saw freedom. Instead, they saw a syringe, and then nothing.
The dead were not buried. Some were burned in his basement stove, the flames roaring through the night. Others dissolved in quicklime pits, their bones whispering in the steam. Still others drifted down the Seine.
It was the smell that gave him away. Neighbors complained. Police broke into his Paris home and stepped into hell. Bones stacked in crates. Personal belongings of the vanished. The sickly sweet scent of burning flesh still clinging to the air. He vanished into the chaos of Paris. Months passed before a single glance at a metro station betrayed him. A stranger recognized his face, and the trap closed.
In the courtroom, Petiot sat almost bored as the judge read the charges and the sentence. The guillotine waited. In 1946, Dr. Marcel Petiot's head rolled into the basket. The monster was gone, but the memory of Dr. Satan still haunts Paris.